Party Popper watched Coco Gauff's epic journey. 6 wins to claim her crown as the new queen of Wuhan. Crown Fire Trophy. It was October in Wuhan. The kind of evening that felt alive before a storm. A humid mist lingered over the court and the crowd, thousands strong, buzzed with a low hum of expectation. Coco Gauff walked through the tunnel, her racket bag slung across her shoulder, headphones in, head bowed. The beats pounding in her ears weren't just music. They were focus, memory, fire. This wasn't just another match. This was destiny. 6 matches, 6 hurdles, 6 battles between a young woman and her legacy. By the end of it, Coco Gauff would stand on the center of the Wuhan Open Court, drenched in light and history, crowned as the new queen of Wuhan. Crowned, the ghost of yesterday. A year ago, Wuhan was just another stop. Coco had arrived hopeful, hungry, but left heartbroken, out in the quarterfinals, nursing a loss that burned deeper than the scoreline. She'd whispered to her coach then, "Next year, I won't walk away empty-handed." And when 2025 rolled around, she meant every word. In the months leading up to Wuhan, she'd refined her game. Her serve had grown deadlier, her backhand a weapon. But more than her game, it was her mindset that changed. Gone was the nervous prodigy. In her place stood a warrior, elegant, focused, untouchable. The arena of champions. The Wuhan Open isn't just any tournament. It's a proving ground where legends are made and spirits tested. The courts hum with history. From Serena Williams' comeback to Sabalenka's defiant rise, Wuhan has become a sacred battlefield for women's tennis. And now, under neon lights and roaring crowds, Coco Gauff was ready to write her own chapter. Round 1, the reckoning begins. Her first match was against Tatiana Maria, the German veteran whose slice game could unravel even the strongest rhythm. The match began cautiously. Coco lost the first few points, her timing slightly off. But by the 4th game, her fire ignited. The forehand started to crackle like thunder. A perfect down-the-line backhand. A crowd roar. And from there, Coco didn't look back. She won 6-4, 6-2, finishing with a trademark smile that told the world, "I'm just getting started." Round 2 clashed with the rising star. Next came Linda Noskova, the Czech prodigy with nerves of steel and an explosive serve. The media called it the battle of the next generation. 2 fearless players, both hungry for validation. The first set was chaos. Breathtaking rallies, drop shots, volleys at impossible angles. Coco's movement was poetry. Her footwork, rhythm incarnate. Down 4-5, she broke back with a stunning 25-shot rally that left the stadium gasping. Then she roared, "Let's go!" Voice echoing through the rafters. She sealed the match 7-5, 6-3, and as she walked off court, commentators whispered, "She's in championship form." Round 3, the test of patience. Her third-round opponent was Veronika Kudermetova, a player known for her ferocity. It was a war. 2 hours. Relentless power against precision. Coco fought off 5 break points in the final set, her composure unshaken. She played defense like a wall and attacked like lightning. At 5-5 in the decider, she delivered an ace at 190 kilometers per hour, her fastest ever. Then broke serve, then smiled. Final score, 6-7, 7-5, 6-4. A marathon match that drained her physically, but filled her emotionally. "That match taught me what I'm capable of," she said later. "You can't be the queen if you're afraid to bleed." Quarterfinal, the nemesis returns. When the draw revealed her quarterfinal opponent, Aryna Sabalenka, the crowd erupted. It was the match everyone wanted. The reigning world number 2 versus the prodigy who had dethroned giants. Sabalenka opened with fury, blasting serves past 200 kilometers per hour. But Coco absorbed it all, calm, calculating, counterpunching. Every rally was a symphony of athleticism. Coco's footwork slicing through space, her backhand carving out winners under pressure. At 4-4 in the final set, Coco broke with a return that clipped the line, millimeters of perfection. Moments later, she served for the match. A deep breath, a smooth motion. Ace! 7-6, 3-6, 6-4. She dropped her racket and looked to the heavens. This one's for every time I doubted myself. Semi-final, battle under the lights. The semi-final brought Mira Andreeva, the teenage prodigy who had been Coco's friend and rival since juniors. Their reunion was emotional. Two young women who had once shared practice courts now stood on opposite sides of destiny. The first set was lightning fast, Andreeva taking risks, Gauff countering with precision. The rallies were brutal, 20 to 30 shots long, pushing both to their limits. But Coco's experience spoke louder. She played each point with discipline, defending like a champion and attacking with purpose. 6-4, 6-3. As they met at the net, Mira smiled and whispered, "Go finish what we both started." And Coco nodded. The final, a night written in gold. The final was against Elena Rybakina, the Kazakh powerhouse with ice in her veins and a forehand that could split the air. Wuhan was electric that night. Every seat filled, every fan holding their breath. Coco entered the court wearing her signature white visor and a look of unshakable calm. Rybakina stood tall across the net, emotionless, determined. The first serve struck the air like thunder, and just like that, the final began. Set 1, the storm. Rybakina started strong, her serve untouchable. Coco chased shadows, forced to defend deeper and deeper. At 3-5 down, Coco faced 2 set points. The crowd murmured, but she refused to yield. An ace, a blistering forehand, a drop shot that died at the net. The crowd erupted. Coco saved both set points, broke serve, and clawed back to 5-5. Moments later, she stole the set in a tiebreak, 7-6-5. The roar that followed wasn't just celebration, it was release. Set 2, the turning point. Rybakina fought back like a champion. She broke Coco early and surged to a 4-2 lead. But Coco stayed composed. Her eyes told the story. Calm, steady, unstoppable. With perfect timing, she began dismantling Rybakina's rhythm. Slice returns, body serves, a drop shot followed by a lob that painted the sky. Rybakina's frustration grew. Coco's confidence soared. At 5-4, with the crowd chanting her name, Coco stepped up to serve for the title. The final scene. As she left the arena that night, trophy in hand, Coco turned to wave one last time. Her smile was radiant, her spirit unbroken. In the reflection of her trophy, the lights of Wuhan danced, fiery, unending. It wasn't just victory. It was legacy in motion. And as her plane lifted off the next morning, heading for the next tournament, one thing was certain. The Queen of Wuhan had only just begun her reign. Crown fire. Epilogue, the crown that glows. Months later, highlights of her 6 victories still looped on sports channels. Children in tennis academies whispered her name like a mantra. Posters called her the queen who built her kingdom in 6 matches. And Coco? She was already back on the practice court, smiling, sweating, chasing another dream. Because champions don't rest. They rise again, stronger, wiser, hungrier. But Wuhan would always be special. It was where the world saw her transform, from star to sovereign, from promise to power. It was where Coco Gauff claimed her crown. Crown Collision Trophy. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.